Hello, we are here to present the work developed in Work Package 1 during the first year of the project. Besides knowing the existing curriculum for industrial engineering, we also have to understand what the industry needs for Industry 4.0. And I'm going to ask Thomas to help us to understand what we have come up.
Thank you, Rui. As Pichai presented us before, we've made an industrial survey. It contained of 72 respondents from both Thailand and European Union countries. And we divided our research into two levels, strategy level and adoption level to attain Industry 4.0.
And regarding strategy level, what can you say us about that?
We try to focus on the missing or desired competences. The first one that appears is the need of strategy and indicators to follow it. So the companies are still in its infancy developing these strategies. Secondly, we try to focus on Industry 4.0 technologies that are needed. It seems that the biggest gap is for big data and sensors used for real-time data collection analysis. We also notice that companies need mobile devices for achieving some of their individual targets. That are the main findings on the strategy level, I think.
And what about the current status, the adoption level?
So we divided the study into four fields: smart products, smart operations, smart factory, and data-driven services. The major findings are focusing on smart products. That is still needed for the companies. We can say that especially on Thai companies that are maybe a bit behind in developing them. Concerning co-creation and co-construct of product, there is also a significant gap between Thai and EU companies. Secondly, we should refer to smart production, especially use of real-time data, automatic data collection, dynamic response of the production systems on the changes on market or customer-driven changes. We spotted also that the digitization level for the moment does not allow for implementing these smart factory and smart production solutions. That relates to investment that need to be done concerning the equipment of factories. Finally, the effort could be made towards the data use. There is still data that need to be used in an integrated way, and we think all of these are expected tasks for our graduates.
Okay, so that will give us a good perspective on the needs for our graduates, but we still have to understand what they feel at this point, how they feel they have to develop themselves. Ron, can you help us on that?
Okay, so related to the student, we have developed a questionnaire following the same structure with the questionnaire that I used to get the idea from various industry sector. And the same structure used, we asked the question to the student related to the adoption level, related to strategy level. Let's say about the strategy level, after we conduct a survey with about 450 students for both Thai University and EU University, then most of the students, they say that they don't have the ability to have developed the strategy for Industry 4.0 for the company. The main reason is because they don't possess enough knowledge about it. And related to the adoption level, we conduct the survey for, let's say, 4 main key area of application. And Thomas had just said, this is about smart product, smart factory, smart operation, and data-driven service. And there's some observation that related to the technology required for Industry 4.0, and more than 50% at both Thai university and EU university, they think that they don't possess the knowledge about it, and they think that they should have been equipped with the knowledge in the past or maybe in the near future. And also about the area of application also, they don't have the clear idea and the knowledge about some concept like a smart product. What does it mean by smart factory, smart operation? So they feel lack of knowledge about those. They need to learn it, and maybe in the past it's better, but if not, maybe in the near future they should learn it. And that's one of the observation that we have to take care when we develop the curriculum.
Okay. Regarding competencies like transversal competence, teamwork, and things like that,
Yes.
talk about that also.
Okay, related to the competencies, in the survey with the student, we also conduct a survey related to the main transversal competencies. And clearly all the students, they think that they don't possess enough skill related to those competencies. For example, communication skill, the skill to work in the multidisciplinary team, social skill, the ability to adapt with the change in the new technology. And all of the students, more than 90% of the students, they think that those skills are very important for their future development. And I think that's the factor that we should consider when we develop the new curriculum. Because in our current curriculum, maybe those skills have been existing in some course, but not enough. And especially in Thai university, we can say that we don't focus on equip the student with those skills in the past. So that's one should be taken into consideration carefully.
Thank you, Luong. Thank you, Thomas, for that summary of the results. Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Okay, after knowing the information from our students and also from industry, we have an idea of the needed competencies, both from the perspective of industry and from the perspective of students. But we still don't know what is the gap that we should be overcoming with our curriculum. So we asked all our partners to join us in these brainstorming sessions, iterative brainstorming sessions,